What if I told you a truck from 1967 could turn into a living room, a kitchen, and a bathroom, all before your neighbor Timmy even finishes lying about the size of his last fish? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Camp Afto, where we mix motor oil with punchlines and horsepower with humor. You know, some guys spend their weekends fishing. Some polish their golf clubs. And me? I spend mine drooling over vintage campers like this 1967 Ford F-350 open road camper. My neighbor once asked me why I don't just buy a modern RV. I told him, because I like my campers the way I like my friends, quirky, slightly unreliable, but full of great stories. Now let's talk about this beast. Under the hood, you've got a 352 cubic inch, 5.8-liter V8, delivering 172 horsepower and 295 pounds-feet of torque. It's paired with a 3-speed Cruise-O-Matic automatic transmission, which is basically Ford's way of saying, relax, we'll handle the gears while you wrestle the steering wheel. Brakes? 4-wheel drums, freshly serviced. Not gonna stop on a dime, but maybe on a medium-sized manhole cover. The exterior is Pebble Beige, which I think is Ford's polite way of saying slightly dirty sand. It rides on 16-inch steel wheels with dual rears and 245/75 tires, some dating back to 2011. I believe that makes them old enough to rent their own apartment. The open road camper gives you a fold-down back deck with sliding glass doors, louvered windows, and a passenger side entry. It even has towing mirrors because you'll need all the help you can get to park this land yacht. Step inside and you're greeted by green vinyl bucket seats, a Motorola push-button AM radio, and even a CB radio. I like the most that the cabin screams 1960s America, where safety meant lap belts and air conditioning meant rolling down the window. The camper itself has an overcab bunk, a dinette that transforms into a bed, a kitchenette with dual sinks, a 3-burner stove, oven, and fridge. There's also a combo lavatory with a shower, though the gas and water systems haven't been tested. Translation: bring bottled water and Febreze. This rig sold in September 2024 for $10,500, about 9,600 euros, which I think is a bargain. For that price, you're not just buying a camper, you're buying history and a very real possibility of learning how to rebuild a carburetor on the side of the road. So if you're the type who dreams of cruising down Route 66 in a rolling piece of Americana, this Ford F-350 is a ticket to adventure. And remember, there's a link under the video. Don't say I didn't warn you. And hey, if you want to keep this comedy and camper circus rolling, become a sponsor for just $1. That's right, less than the price of a gas station hot dog. The link is right in the description. Your stomach might regret the hot dog.